Okay, are you on?
I'm on.
Okay. Hey guys, today I'm making something kind of yummy. It is chocolate. They're called chocolate crispy quinoa bars, and they're from a site called Simply Quinoa. And they're really easy to put together. Even though it looks really intimidating because there's a lot of ingredients, they're pretty simple. You can substitute pantry staples if you don't have them. So we'll put them together and we will make them up for you. All right, so the first round is a cup of dates, and then I think these are all 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, and flaked. Well, this is, I don't know if this is considered flaked, but it's coconut, so. And we will put it all in here. I like to spread the dates out because they get clumpy. Now we're gonna blend this up to get like a sandy texture, so it might take a little bit. Okay, so it's almost there. I think once we get more liquid ingredients in, it will go a little bit more. So these are a little bit more of the fun ingredients that we're going to add. So these are goji berries, which I don't think look very nice, but they taste really good. And then we have some raw cacao, and then almond butter, and it calls for hemp seeds. I didn't have any hemp seeds, so we're going to use a little bit of sunflower seeds. And then these ingredients right here are, you have spirulina, which is a blue-green algae, and it's just very nutrient dense, and they actually send it like with people who are going to space and stuff. If they have a long-term need for nutrient dense foods, they will bring that. It has about 60% protein in it, and then I think about 24% carbohydrates and 8% fat. Anyways, we also have, this is rasa, which is a blend of adaptogenic herbs. That adaptogenic herbs are just herbs that kind of help support your system. They don't have like one benefit. They just kind of know what your body needs, and they learn to adapt and to provide what you need. And then this right here is from Four Sigmatic. It's a chaga blend, and it's meant to go in like coffees and drinks and things like that. But I thought I'd add it in. Chaga is a really good, it's a mushroom that grows on birch trees, and it is really good for immunity and things like that. So I'm gonna add those into this as well. And when you are baking with cocoa and spirulina especially, I would suggest an apron because that powder is so, it's pervasive and it will get on everything and it will stain. So I am using a food processor as opposed to my Vitamix because my Vitamix doesn't have a very wide base and it's hard to blend these types of things up. Let's put this stuff in. And that's basically all, and we'll blend this up to where it gets to be just a gummy texture, and then we're going to press it into our pan and we'll be going from there. I forgot something. This is my favorite part of these bars. This is crispy quinoa, and it's basically cooked quinoa that you then cook again on a cookie sheet with a little bit of oil, and then you crisp it up. So it takes about 45 minutes, half an hour to 45 minutes in the oven. And it gives it the crunch like a Nestle Crunch Bar or something like that. So it's one of my favorite things. I will eat it plain, or I have another batch that I made that I seasoned in more of a savory way, and I'll top it on top of our pizzas tonight. So anyways, that was an important ingredient that I forgot, but now we're gonna add it in and we're gonna do this all over again. So here's the finished product. And it is crumbly, but you can push it together to make a bar. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to I lined this 8x8 inch pan with a sling, because that way you can easily take it out and cut it when you need to once it's chilled. And then you're just gonna press it down into an even mass there. I think that's good. All right, the next step is we're going to just basically melt some chocolate chips. You could use the vegan chocolate chips that don't have any dairy or sugar in them. We don't have those, so we're gonna use normal chocolate chips, and then we're gonna top it with some fun toppings. Okay, so now I put about a half a cup of chocolate chips. I melted them in a double broiler. And then now we're just going to sprinkle it with a tiny bit of salt, and then some walnuts, crushed walnuts. And this is all great, basically what you want. So if you don't like any of these toppings, then don't do it. And then we have some coconut flakes. And a little bit of cacao nibs. And then this is your end product. We'll put it in the refrigerator, and when it's chilled and firm, then we will just take it out with the slings and then slice them into small pieces. Okay guys, it's out of the oven, and this is the finished product. I just took it out of the pan, and they're pretty rich, so you want to cut them in pretty small pieces. We'll just cut one for now. And there you go. I like them. I give you permission to eat these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy, guys.